Hello, my name is Alston Godbold, and today I'm going to provide you a mid-December update on 4 of my blogging sites following the Project 24 / Income School method. So just a quick recap. So Project 24 is a content marketing course, and basically what that means is they show you step by step how to create content without using black hat methods like backlinking and doing some of those other things. They just really focus on creating high quality content. And when I first got started in September 7th of 2018, it originally was a blogging first or blogging only course. They had about 12 or 13 mini courses, but the main purpose was to build up your blog so that you could actually receive or make passive income to replace your full-time income in 24 months. Since then, they have added a number of different courses and items to help you grow in a few different methods. They have a YouTube course, Pinterest course. They've given a free avocado WordPress theme. They have just added a number of different aspects to this course to continue to add value to its students and its customers. And so basically, as I mentioned, I'm going to provide an update on 4 of my sites. So what you see here is my largest site. I have somewhere between 95 and 100 blog posts. I also have about 40 YouTube videos, and I believe I have about, I want to say close to 80 subscribers. At one point, I was creating one YouTube video I was uploading one YouTube video every Monday. I've kind of pulled back on that for a variety of reasons, but this is my traffic for this site. 1,778 page views, about 2 pages per session, average time on page 27 seconds, bounce rate of 7.44%, and an exit percent of 43.08. Now, on this webpage, I actually use that free avocado theme that I mentioned, and I talk about my few other videos. One of the questions that I had by a viewer was, is avocado included in the Income School course? And yes, it is. As long as you're a member of Income School, it is included for free and you don't have to pay for it. And you can actually put it on as many sites as you want, as long as they're your sites. Now, I'm sure they have other rules and regulations, so definitely check out with them and make sure that you are following those policies and procedures so that you don't get kicked off. Anyway, this site that I have here, my largest site, has the avocado theme. If we continue on, organic search is far and away the leader. Organic search is far and away the leader, which is what you want when you are creating blogging or any content, really, for that matter. You want to get found organically because that's going to be the have the most value over the long term. If we take a look at where the traffic is coming from, Bing leads the way, followed by Yahoo, and then direct, DuckDuckGo. YouTube is 31, then Google. This is pretty good for this site. It's not where you want it to be for a site that is this age. I started this site on September 7th of 2018. I get a lot of questions about why this site isn't performing where it should be. And I think there's a few reasons. One, I think this site on one of the updates fell into the your money or your life category, which was surprising. It's turned out to be pretty seasonable, and I didn't realize it was going to be a seasonal niche. And so, yeah, so when you combine those two things, business, as I mentioned, has picked up over the last month and a half, in a few different ways, but it turns out that this type of content, this type of blog website is actually pretty seasonal. I don't know why I keep saying seasonable. Is seasonal. And so I think that has a little bit to do with it. And then Facebook, AOL, and the last two. Then if we take a look at where they are located, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, exactly where you want your customers to come from if you are trying to get found organically and if you are trying to monetize with affiliate marketing. Actually, I just got a notification, I think the last few days, that my sites in general have reached a new level as far as paid ads. So that's a good thing. I'm making money passively with paid ads in addition to affiliate marketing. So that's 2 very good things for me and for these sites. If we take a look at the next one, this is my second largest site. This site I started October 24th or 25th of 2018. I completed the 60 steps on the first week of January. Now, the interesting thing when I mentioned 60 steps, when I first started, Jim and Ricky, the creators of Income School, recommended a 60-step process to create a blogging site. Now, it wasn't the entire process because you should always continue to go back and continue to add content, but it was just the first 60 steps to launch your site correctly, which was incredibly appealing when you think about it. If you're just getting started with content marketing or blogging, you really don't know where to get started. You don't know how to get started, and you might feel a little overwhelmed trying to compete with huge websites out there, and you just don't know where to begin. And so the reason why I joined Project 24 is because it gave you this process of exactly where to begin, and you had like a checklist that you could check off so that you could get started successfully and making money eventually. Anyway, this site has somewhere between, I would say, 30 and 45 blog posts at this point. It also has a small YouTube channel with 10 videos, and I have about 1,000. So I have about 1,444 page views, 1,348 unique views. Average time on page 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Bounce rate 89.75%, and an exit percent of 89.13%. If we continue on, organic search far and away leads, which is exactly what you want to see on a blogging site. So that's good for me. If we continue on from here, you can see my traffic, Google Organic, which is exactly what you want to see in a successful site, followed by direct, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Facebook, and so on. Now, one thing with Facebook, and I think I've mentioned this in a few different courses, is I had a plugin called Blog to Social, easy for me to say. And with Blog to Social is when you make an update, or you can schedule your blogging post to go out as frequently or infrequently as you'd like. And so that can actually help you out a little bit. You can send it to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, maybe Pinterest too. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. But that cycle actually should be ending in the near future. Finally, if we take a look at where my traffic comes from, United States, Canada, India, United Kingdom. The interesting thing about this blog is that it's in a much larger niche, and it's more of a need by many more people. So it's no surprise that it's doing much better than the other than my first site. One thing that I could do and probably should do eventually is probably niche up. I know that probably sounds odd or against better judgment, but I think that if I niche up on my first site, it'll give me a larger audience. Jim and Ricky do talk about niching down too far, and I might have done that with my first site in their blog post. When you combine niching down too far with the level of competition at that level, it can be a challenge. So that might be something that I'll explore later on, is niching up and finding something else to compete and create content. So that is site number two. Site number 2. So this is site number 3. This is actually Learn Kenosha. This is what I call my travel site. It is a site about Kenosha, Wisconsin, the city in which I live. Kenosha is considered a tourist town because of its location. As you can see, I had a jump here. I'm not sure what happened or why that happened. But if we continue on, let's see, 83 page views, 78 unique views, average time on page 1 minute, 35 seconds, bounce rate of 91.89%. If we continue on, direct, organic, social, and referral. Direct is number 1, followed by Google, which is what you'd like to see. You'd like to see Google a little bit higher. Facebook, Ahrefs, DuckDuckGo, Facebook again, and then georgeblog.online. I'm interested in what that is. I can't click on it, but I'm going to spend some time doing some research to figure out what georgeblog.online is, because I'm curious about that now. Anyway, if we continue on, United States leads the way, India, Belgium, China, Hong Kong, and North Macedonia. Anything outside the United States, I'm a little skeptical of, so I take that with a grain of salt. My final site, my smallest site, and pound for pound, my most successful site is this one that you see on your screen. Now, the reason why I say it's the most successful is because it only has 10 posts. 10 posts. It has 1,685 page views, 1,557 unique views, average time on page 4 minutes, 58 seconds, a bounce rate of 87.95%, and an exit percent of 89.50, all from 10 posts. We continue on. Organic search leads the way, which is exactly what you want to see, followed by direct, referral, and social. This is exactly where my traffic comes from: Google, Direct, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, Facebook, and then georgeblog.online once again. Finally, this is where the traffic comes from, exactly what you'd expect to see. So if you are looking to get started with Project 24, there is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, and if you click that link, I can and do receive a commission. What I recommend that you do, all right, so what I recommend that you do is I recommend that if you are looking to purchase or get started with Project 24, start now. The reason being is you're going to have a plethora of people that are getting started in January, new year, new them, and you are going to be you're going to be lumped in with a group of people. If you get started now, you get some of the other things taken care of, like your web hosting, your domain name, all that other stuff. You're going to be weeks ahead of them. Just think about it like this: for every day that you don't have your a blog post up, or you don't have your content started, you are going to be a day behind or a day late. So if you are looking to get started with Project 24, there is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link. Like I said, I do receive a commission if you purchase through me, purchase through my link. But again, go ahead and get started. Don't wait until January, because January is too late. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.